Hey guys, it's Body Chef Chris, and it's my favorite time of the year. You know why? Because it means pumpkin. Pumpkins everywhere. I love pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin cakes, pumpkin pies, pumpkin shakes, pumpkin everything. I'm like Forrest Gump for pumpkin. So, starting off the season, we're gonna do a pumpkin pie with an almond meal crust that's gonna be sugar-free, keto style, and proud to be. Let's get at it. Okay, so we melted a half a stick of butter, we added 1/4 cup of the stevia, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. From here, we're gonna add in 2 whole eggs, 1 and 2. All right, so now we're just gonna whisk this together. We're gonna get ready for all the almond flour. It's gonna be 2.5 cups of almond flour. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our crust. So we wanna make sure it's kind of dry and crumbly. We're gonna press it all along our pie crust here, all right? Okay, so we already oiled the pan with a little coconut oil. Now we're gonna bring in that mixture for the crust, right? So we're just gonna bring it in, get our hands a little dirty, and just gonna form that pie crust. Spread it evenly as possible. And this is gonna go in the oven for 350 degrees for 15 minutes. Then we're gonna let it rest for 10 minutes before we do our filling, which you're gonna see next. All right, pie's all ready to rock and roll, evenly spread throughout the pie dish, going in the oven, 350 degrees, 12 minutes. Alexa, set time for 12 minutes. We're back. Pie's cooking in the oven, getting all warm and toasty. While that's going, we're gonna make our pie filling now. All right, so we got a can of organic pumpkin from Trader Joe's. Pumpkin in itself is not too high in carbohydrate because there's fiber in it. So for every half a cup, there's 10 grams of carbs, but 4 grams is fiber. So for our overall cake, it's gonna still work with our keto macros, which is fantastic. All right, so from here, this is gonna go right into a blender. All right, you can use a bigger blender or you can do a hand mixer as well if you don't have one of these. This thing is just quick and simple, gets to the point. So all the pumpkin's gonna go in here. I like it sweet. We're gonna do half a cup of coconut milk. All right, I get this coconut cream from Trader Joe's. All right, this is in lieu of dairy because you know me, I don't like to go dairy. All right, it's going right in the pot. Then we're gonna go 1 teaspoon of vanilla again. All right, so we're gonna blend this sucker up and throw it in the pie as soon as it comes out of the oven. We're done. Almost forgot our protein, all right? We're gonna throw in 1 whole egg in our mixture here, and I'm gonna alternate with a little bit of egg beaters, all right? Or use egg whites. This is just gonna get a little better consistency and let it cook a little bit more evenly throughout. All right, we're gonna pop on the top and start the blending. Blending time. This has been in here for about 12 minutes of fun. I'm gonna pull that puppy out. It's gonna rest for 10 before we put the pie filling in. Let it cool down. It's the pre-bake before the bake. All right, the pie crust has been resting for 10 minutes. In comes pumpkin. All right, so this is going back in the oven for 325 degrees this time. So you're dropping it 25 degrees, and we're gonna go in for about 40 to 50 minutes or until firm. All right, guys, the pie just came out of the oven. Come a little closer here. You wanna see the pie wants to be a little bit jiggly in the middle. That's gonna happen before that custard sets. So we're gonna leave this on the counter for about 30 to 45 minutes. When cool, we're gonna put it in the fridge for about at least an hour. But I'm probably not gonna come back to this till tomorrow because I like a really nice cold piece of pumpkin pie with some coconut whipped cream. This is gonna be your go-to for these holidays to come. For Halloween, November, a little bit of Thanksgiving time. Enjoy Chris's Keto Pumpkin Pie, 1 slice at a time. Body Chef Chris, tune in out.